I have roughly 1,000 unsearched buffalo nickels in front of me inside of this box, and today we're going to search these buffalo nickels to see what we could find. So let's get into it. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Inside of this box is roughly 1,000 unsearched buffalo nickels. Now I did see some V nickels mixed in, like there's one right there. So we are going to have a mix of V nickels and buffalo nickels, but the majority is buffalo nickels. And what I thought would be fun is to try to fill this album of buffalo nickels, so 1913 to 1938. And I just thought it would be fun to see how much buffalo nickels we could slot in this album. And I already got a handful out on the mats, so we're just going to sort all of these buffalo nickels handful by handful. So I'll bring you in when handful number 1 is sorted through. Alright, handful number 1 is done. Here's a quick look at the book. We got a lot slotted in, and here are the duplicates from the 30s, 20s, and teens. We did get one V nickel, 1897. We did get one Type 1 buffalo nickel from 1913, and I think this one is a Philadelphia, and you can tell that it's a Type 1 because of the raised mound. We had 2 buffalo nickels with no date but with mint marks, and a ton of buffalo nickels with no dates but no mint marks. So here's handful number 2. I'll bring you in when handful number 2 is finished. Alright, handful number 2 is done, and here's a quick look at the book. We did slot a really nice 1937 Denver. And here are the duplicates. We did get one more V nickel, a 1903. And we did find another Type 1 buffalo nickel. This one does have a date, 1913, and then this one is the S. So 1913S Type 1 buffalo nickel, awesome find. Here are the no dates with mint marks and the no dates with no mint marks. Now let's move on to handful number 3. Alright, here's a look at the book after handful number 3. We slotted a lot more in, which is awesome. And here are the duplicates, the 30s, 20s, and teens. We did get one buffalo nickel in this capsule thing, a 35 Philadelphia. We did get another V nickel, a 1902. 3 more Type 1 buffalo nickels, all from Philadelphia. 3 really nice buffalo nickels, a 35S, a 37S, and a 36S. Here are all of the no dates. These are the ones without mint marks and the ones with mint marks. So let's move on to handful number 4. Alright, that's going to do it for handful number 4. And we actually did get a semi-key date, a 1924S with only 1.4 million minted. That is awesome. So here's a look at the book. And here are the duplicates, 30s, 20s, and teens. We did get one more V nickel, and it has been nickedated, but I cannot figure out the date. Surprisingly, we got a war nickel, 1944 at Denver. We now have a total of 2, 4, 6, 7 nicer buffalo nickels. These are all of the no dates, the ones with mint marks, and the ones without. Now let's move on to handful number 5. Alright, just got done going through handful number 5. Here's a look at the book. Here are the duplicates. And we have 7 V nickels and 9 Type 1 buffalo nickels now. Here are the no dates with and without mint marks. We have 2 silver war nickels and 2 silver dimes, a really bent buffalo nickel with a hole in it, a 1974 Canadian nickel, and a 1941 Philadelphia nickel. And we have 12 really nice buffalo nickels, and some of these are really nice, like this one's a 1936 Philadelphia in awesome shape. Now let's move on to handful number 6. Alright, handful number 6 is sorted through. Here's the book. The duplicates. No more V nickels or Type 1s, but we did get this, a lamination peel on the buffalo's back, right there, so I thought that was pretty cool. Now let's move on to handful number 7. Just got done with handful number 7, and guys, we only need 14 more buffalo nickels to fill this album. That is awesome. So here are the duplicates. Still stuck at 7 V nickels, but now we have 10 Type 1 buffalo nickels. Here are the no dates with and without mint marks. And now we have 13 nicer buffalo nickels. Forgot to change the sticky. So let's move on to handful number 8. Well guys, just finished handful number 8. And we only need 12 more Buffalo Nickels to complete this album, but we just found the key date of the series, the 1913S Variety 2, with only 1.2 million minted. That is awesome. So like I said, we only need 12 more Buffalo Nickels to fill this album. Here are the duplicates. There's a lot of them. Still stuck at 7 V-Nickels, but now we have 14 Type 1 Buffalo Nickels. Here are the no dates with mint marks and without mint marks. Here are all the nice Buffalo Nickels. And now let's move on to probably the final handful number 9. Alright, the final handful number 9 has been sorted through. So here is the wrap up for this 1,000 unsearched Buffalo Nickel hunt. Now we're only missing 12 in the book. I'll just run through them quickly. The 13D, 14D, 15S, the 16D and S, the 19 Philly, the 19 Denver, the 21 Philly and S, the 26D and S, and the 1931S. So those are the 12 that we're missing in the book. And here are the nicer Buffalo Nickels. We have a 1935 Philadelphia with really nice toning, a 1929 San Francisco. We have a 1935 San Francisco, a 1937 Denver, a 1937 Denver again, another 1937, this time Philadelphia, a 35 Philadelphia, a 1929 Denver, and a 1936 Philadelphia in amazing condition. So we have 9 nicer Buffalo Nickels. We had that bent Buffalo Nickel with the hole in it, this really weird Buffalo Nickel that's even smaller than a regular Buffalo Nickel. I can't even see the date on it. 2 Silver War Nickels, a 1941 nickel, a 1974 Canadian nickel, and 2 silver dimes. 7 V-Nickels and 15 Type 1 Buffalo Nickels. Here are all the duplicates. And then these are all of the no-date Buffalo Nickels. These are the ones with mint marks, and these are the ones without mint marks. And we had 3 Buffalo Nickels in these plastic bag things, and 1 Buffalo Nickel in this capsule thing. So for this 1,000 unsearched Buffalo Nickel hunt, it was a really awesome and fun hunt. So thank you guys so much for watching, and keep on collecting.